as it may be to believe, we are now closing in on the halfway point of summer 2016. That is depressing, but there are still plenty of weekends ahead to enjoy the sweetest of summer highlights, the summer brunch. Joining us this morning with some quick, easy, and tasty menu ideas is Chef Mark Bailey. He's the author of Cooking in Boxers.
Yes, 50
I love
ways.
the subtitle.
50 ways to keep your mate in bed.
50 ways to keep your mate in bed. Now, my co-anchor this week, Nick Watt, would think you meant friend.
Yes,
friend.
yes, definitely.
But you don't mean your friend. This
No.
is like to keep your lover in bed.
Yes, exactly. Your mate, your lover, whatever the case may be. And this is 50 of my favorite breakfast recipes, you know, so that will definitely
so how to keep your mate in bed. I love it. Okay.
But with
so
summer brunch.
What do we got here?
You know, you always want to kick off something with a little something to drink, right? It's spritzer season. So I say here, these are Barefoot Refresh spritzers. What I've got going on here, you can either serve them in the can or pour them over ice.
Okay.
But instead of ice, I go with frozen berries. I think that's just a way to go. You always want to
So the frozen berry is the ice cube?
Is the ice cubes, yeah. Strawberries, blueberries, whatever you like, raspberries,
looks
just throw them in there, you know, and it gives a nice little color and stuff like that as well. And people tend to enjoy that, you know.
Yeah.
But carrying on with the berries, I say a berry crisp, and it's like a great casserole. This is kind of a great idea that you can do overnight.
Okay.
You basically take your berries, toss them in some sugar, layer them on the bottom, and then I like to use household products that you already have. This is honey bunches of oats, believe it or not. And what I do is I create a streusel with it. Basically some flour, a little butter, and then you just basically use it as your topping. And you can make that the night before and pop it in the oven the day of.
And then what do you put? Some cream or some ice cream or something on top?
Yeah, exactly. It's sweet. You know, this can actually go front end or back end as far as like dessert. You know, the sweet and yummy.
Because it's breakfast. I'm forgetting. I'm looking at that and thinking dessert, but you have to think breakfast.
And again, you know, the cereal
and fruit.
Exactly. And then we have a stuffed burger going on here. You know, anything with an egg on top, I think, is pretty much breakfast. But in the burger, we have bacon as well as cheese.
So it's a stuffed burger.
It's a stuffed burger, and I got a great little gadget here from JCPenney. It's an easy way to stuff your burger. It's a burger stuffer.
So you got some of the meat in there already in this side.
And I basically use this to create the indent for the burger. And then you basically create your top patty right here. You put it on top like so. And then you close it like this real quick. Give it a squeeze, and then look how fast this monster burger comes out.
That is a monster burger.
It's a monster burger, right?
Of a monster burger. That is
But it's stuffed with bacon and cheese, and it's really, and you can stuff it with pretty much anything you want. But like I said, brunch, you can't go wrong with
and
egg,
the egg over easy,
and
over
the big
medium?
over easy on top, exactly. And the English muffin,
like it?
you can't go wrong, you know?
An English muffin is the bomb.
Yes.
I love it.
Exactly.
And what's this again?
This is a grits and cheese as well as corn souffle.
Ah, but you're going to tell us how to make one of those
Yes,
in a minute.
This is all the ingredients that goes in there. Lactate milk, whenever I'm using something that I'm serving guests, I like to use lactate milk. It's real milk without the lactose, you know? Grits, creamed corn, as well as eggs. Those are the 4 ingredients in there, believe it or not.
Tough, though. They're
No,
hard
believe
to
it
make,
or
aren't
not.
they?
The eggs, once you get the eggs in there and you whip the grits, put it in the oven, it'll pop up. It really, and it normally gets higher than this and then sinks down a little bit, but it's really easy.
So people shouldn't be nervous about this?
No, not at all.
It's
Come
doable.
on. It's doable. You can see the ingredients. I promise you'll get the recipes right online. And then we have chicken and waffles. You can't go wrong with that. But this is a little bit more savory. I went with lemon chicken. Since it's grilling season, why not grill your chicken right on the grill?
It's a healthier version of chicken
and it's healthier,
waffles.
exactly. You don't have to fry them, you know?
And you can do it with or without the syrup, right?
With or without.
There are some people that won't mix their sweet and savory. You know?
Exactly, and I think because it's lemon and it's oregano, it goes so well with the waffles. You can't go wrong.
So 50 ways to keep your mate in bed. So you're basically it's cooking in boxers.
It's cooking in boxers.
Do you have to cook these meals in your underwear?
You know what? Hey, I say go for it, but I don't want any liabilities, depending if you're frying or anything like that. But I'm a romantic, so you know I believe in just breakfast in bed. I'm trying to bring the sexiness to breakfast in bed back a little bit.
It happens all too rarely, right?
Definitely. I think it should be a regular occasion. Exactly.
And you're here to inspire us. Thank you.
Yes, brunch and breakfast. It's my go-to.
Thank you,
You're
Chef
welcome.
Mark Bailey. There. Thanks. You can see more of his recipes in his book, Cooking in Boxers, and on our Facebook page, WNNFans.com.